Welcome to the Graduation Coach Campaign's video series. The Graduation Coach Campaign is an initiative in Philadelphia that is committed to supplying adults with the information they need to help students graduate high school and move on to college and successful careers. You can find more videos like this one at phillygradcoach.org. Please feel free to pause, rewind, and re-watch this video anytime to get the most out of your viewing experience. My name is Saya Hormozi, and I'm the director of the Graduation Coach Campaign. The information you will find in this video was provided to us by the Free Library of Philadelphia. The Free Library of Philadelphia's College Prep program provides Philadelphia high school students with free training workshops and personalized coaching that equips them to apply and gain admittance to college. In this video, we'll review information about the SAT and ACT to help students prepare to take standardized college admissions exams. We will talk about the many different steps to take for signing up for the SAT and ACT. First, we'll discuss the difference between the two tests. Then we'll discuss pretests and fee waivers. And to end, we'll discuss where you can find more resources to help your students study for the exams and tips for your student on test day. So, what is the difference between the SAT and ACT? Most colleges accept either the SAT or ACT exam. Your student should decide which test is best for them or plan on taking both exams to compare their results. On the Free Library of Philadelphia's College Prep Wiki, there is a chart comparing both exams that you and your student should look over. This chart also has direct links to register for either exam. There are 4 major differences between the exams. The first thing that differs between the tests is the number of sections they have and what those sections cover. The SAT has 3 sections: critical reading, math, and writing. The ACT has 5 sections: English, math, reading, and science, with an optional writing section. It is highly recommended that your student take the ACT with the writing section to ensure that the exam meets the admissions requirements of schools they are applying to. These 2 tests measure different abilities. The ACT is a curriculum-based test, so it is directly related to the information students have learned in the classroom. The SAT is an aptitude-based test, which means that it measures how well students can take the information they've learned in the classroom and apply it to reasoning and problem solving. Encourage your student to take a timed practice SAT and ACT exam to see which format they prefer. Once they have made a decision, the cost to register for the SAT is $51, and the cost for the ACT without the writing section is $36.50. It's $52.50 with the recommended writing section. Students can talk to their counselors to find out if they may be eligible to receive fee waivers for either exam. It is important for students to understand how the questions are scored on each exam. On the SAT, a student loses 1/4 of a point with each wrong answer on the test. That means if your student were to answer 4 questions incorrectly, they would lose 1 point from their final total. So if a student can't narrow down the answer choices to 2 or 3 possible answers, they should skip the question. On the other hand, there is no penalty for guessing on the ACT, so they should answer each and every question on the exam, even if they have to guess. Whichever test your student decides to take, you should consider signing your student up for a pretest. The pretest for the SAT is the PSAT, and the pretest for the ACT is the plan. Students should take these pretests during their sophomore year of high school or the fall of their junior year if they are available at their school. There are many advantages to taking these pretests. Not only will the score reports provide a good overview of how your student performed on each section and what areas they need to work on, but their information will also be shared with colleges around the country. National merit scholarships are based on their performance on the PSAT. Students may also receive up to 2 fee waivers for the SAT from their counselor or school official. They should use them. Encourage your student to take the official SAT exam once during the spring of their junior year. If they would like to improve their score, they will then have the entire summer to prepare for the fall exam offered during their senior year. When your student signs up for the SAT, they can also list up to 4 colleges that they are interested in attending. This allows for your students' SAT scores to be sent automatically to those 4 schools, so you don't need to pay out of pocket to send those schools the scores later. For information on how SAT scores are reported to colleges, especially if the students take the exam more than once, visit the website shown on the screen. Students who register for the SAT using a fee waiver will also receive up to 4 college application fee waivers. All students with financial need should also work with their counselor to fill out the National Association for College Admission Counseling's Request for Application Fee Waiver form. These waivers can save you around $40 for each school a student is applying to. To help your student master the test, consider signing them up for an SAT or ACT prep class. The Free Library of Philadelphia's College Prep Wiki is frequently updated with information on free and low-cost SAT and ACT programs. For example, a great resource to check out is the Philadelphia Education Fund's College Access Program. They offer a 13-week SAT prep course at a very low cost. Also, if your student has a library card and PIN number, they can access the library's databases for free online test prep, not just for the SAT and ACT, but for any standardized exam or even to receive extra help on their schoolwork. If they don't have a library card, encourage them to go to their local branch of the free library and get one. They're free. To ensure that your student is able to successfully take the SAT on the date of their exam, encourage them to get a good night's sleep, eat a healthy breakfast, and bring snacks sealed in a bag for them to eat during the break. They also need to bring their admissions ticket, at least 2 sharpened number 2 pencils with a soft eraser, valid photo ID, and an acceptable calculator. Ideally, they should have a scientific or graphing calculator. The College Board website also has a great checklist of which items are required and which items are not allowed on test day. If your student doesn't have a valid photo ID, such as a student ID, they may ask their school to create a student ID form on school stationery with a picture of the student and the school seal. Your student will not be able to take the test without a photo ID. So, what's the next step? The next time you see your student, sit down with them and create an account on the College Board website for the SAT exam. They should also create an account with the ACT website to familiarize themselves with both websites. Your student will be able to view their scores online and send them to their colleges of their choice through these accounts. Even if they decide not to take the SAT, collegeboard.org has incredibly helpful resources, both for students and adults, to help guide them through the college admissions process. Although this may seem overwhelming, all of this information and more is available on these 3 websites: collegeprep.freelibrary.wikispaces.net, sat.collegeboard.org, and actstudent.org. And for more information on other ways to support your student and for more videos like this one, go to phillygradcoach.org.